There's something I need to tell you about making money online, starting a side hustle that I screwed up in my last video. If you were able to watch this video, there was a part in it where I said this.
You'll take care of the lead magnets, opt-in pages, sales pages, email sequences, retargeting ads, a dashboard they can see their sales real time.
Whoa, that's a lot of stuff, okay? If you are new to digital marketing, new to online business, that probably freaked you out a bit. Take a deep breath. Follow me over to my whiteboard of wealth, and I'm gonna show you how all those things aren't that big of a deal and how they're actually an amazing thing for you. When I officially started my online business towards the end of 2017, 2018, took a lot of courses, learned some things, I discovered the Wonky X-Factor. First, we have time. Next, we have the money line. If you're working a traditional job, 9 to 5, I worked retail for decades of my life. You are trading your time for money when you work for somebody else. Traditional jobs, careers, look something like this. As the years passed, you increase your skills, you increase your money, but you also increase the time it takes to make more money. Case in point, when I was working at Target, I rose the ranks. I became what was called an executive team leader. It means that I moved from hourly pay to salary. They required a lot more of my time for honestly not that much more money. The amount you make in corporate America per hour is probably around the same as what you used to make as a 9 to 5 person. You're just working a lot more hours at this point. Now with digital marketing, just like any career, you're learning a new skill set. You're learning how to use the tools. And so at the beginning, it could be astronomical time off the charts for not that much money. Remember, this is the money line at the bottom here. So you're at the very beginning. If this was $0, you're there when you start, and you're spending a ton of time because you're typically doing it as a side hustle. So you're spending a lot of time learning how to build the funnels, create the ads, manage the ad spend. But here's the great news. You already heard me call this the Wonky X, so you know where this is going. Over time, you're able to make, there's no end, there's an infinite amount of money to be made with digital marketing. You are capped out at a certain point. Depending on your industry, you might be capped out over here. But the time is what you can't get back. And digital marketing allows you this area here. You're making more, but you're working less. In the middle, this is where freedom lives. You're no longer trading your time for money. Even though it took a ton of time at the beginning, just like anything that you're good at, once you've learned how to do it, it gets easier and quicker every time. So when I take on a new client now, I'm probably somewhere around here on the money line and somewhere down here with the time that it takes. This is what I teach my students in Subject Matter Expert Academy. When I get a new client, I just follow our blueprint. You might have heard this before. You build the funnel once and you can make money for years. That is 100% true. You look at these $1 million awards behind me, that's what happened. I have funnels that were built in 2019, 2020, 21. They're still generating revenue today, and every once in a while I glance over, everything working? But I know it's working because we see the revenue coming in. Anybody with an internet connection can experience this Wonky X. This is looking a little bit crazy here, so let me get rid of all this. With the Wonky X Factor, at a certain point, you reach this point of inflection. This is a great feeling because this is the moment that you stop trading your time for money and you start getting your freedom back. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you like this video so the algorithm pushes it out. Woo! Subscribe if you want. I'm going to be putting out videos typically on Saturday mornings. I just wanted to get this one out so that you're not freaked out. Peace.